Now we were talking about converting recurring decimals into fractions. So let's take an example first to understand the process. Let's say x is equal to 0.1 bar, right, which is 0.1111, so on. Now if I multiply by 10 on both the sides of the equation, what do I get? 10x will be equal to what? What does multiplying by 10 does? It shifts the decimal to one place, right? So if you see, this would be 1.1 bar, right? Now I will subtract the first equation from the second. So what do I get? 10x minus x should be equal to 1.1 bar minus 0.1 bar. Subtracting the first equation from the second. This side, what do I get? 9x. This side, a 1.1 bar minus a 0.1 bar will simply be 1. So what is x equal to? X is equal to 1 by 9. So what do we learn from here? 0.1 bar is exactly equal to 1 by 9. This is how you convert any recurring decimal into fractions, right? Now talking about the shortcut, how do I convert any recurring decimal into fractions? So observe here, 0.1 bar is a 1 by 9, whereas a 0.1 would simply be a 1 by 10. So what do we learn from here? Whenever there's a bar, to convert that, there's a 9 in the denominator. Whenever there's no bar, to convert that, there is a 10 in the denominator or a 0 in the denominator. So when I have, let's say, a 0.xyz bar, how much would this be equal to? This would be equal to xyz upon 999, because the three values below the bar, so it will be simply 3 nines, 9, 9, and 9. There are some variations to it. One is, let's say if this is 0.xyz and bar is only on yz and not on x. So let's see how do it works. XYZ, fine. Below here, there are two values with a bar. So a 99, one value without a bar. So you can put an into 10 or you can put simply a 990. Same thing, 990, right? So XYZ upon two values with the bar. So a 99, one value without a bar. So a 10. There's one change. You subtract the value without the bar here. So it becomes XYZ minus x upon 990. Last variation, let's think about it. 0.xyz bar is only on z. How do you convert it? xyz minus two values without the bar, so x and y, upon two values without the bar, so 100, one value with a bar, so 9. I hope it is clear now. There's one last thing that I want you to look into. What about if I have a 0.xyz and bar is on xy? Right? How do we convert it? Right? You might think of using the same formula to convert it, but if you see, this is an invalid number, right? This is an invalid number. Why? Because if there's a bar on xy, that means xy tends to go to infinity, right? After that, there won't be any z. So this is an invalid number. This will not be a valid number, right? So I hope we are clear here.